So fear, what is fear? Fear is an emotional response to a perceived threat, and it's usually triggered when we feel a threat towards something of interest to us. It could be our lives, it could be our bodies, it could be our health, our livelihood, finances, and the ones that we love. Today, we'll be looking at how fear relates to our goals and our dreams. And this is going to be my own perspective anyway. So, um, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Femi, and I'm streaming live to you from Canada. And I'd like for this to be as interactive as possible. So, if you could please comment, um, I would like it, whether you agree with with my perspective or not. You can comment and let me know if you agree, and comment also if you do not agree. You can like and share as well. Thank you very much. So, uh, I haven't taken that out of the way. So, like today, we'll be talking about how fear really relates to our goals and our dreams. I haven't said that fear is an emotional response to threats that we may feel or we may have, that we may perceive based on a subject of interest. So, what am I? I mean, fear is something that we all face. I mean, let's think about it. We all face fear every day. Fear, whether it's a fear of failure or fear of making the right judgment. Sometimes we make judgment, we're not sure whether we've made the correct judgment or the right judgment. We also face fear of stepping into the unknown, which is one of the most common ones that we all face. The fear of the unknown. Like we don't want to get into something we have not done before, we have not seen somebody succeed in before. But somebody's got to start anyway. But my perception of fear is that fear may not necessarily be the enemy here. I think what we do with the fear that we have basically determines whether or not we're stuck or we're able to move forward. Because most of the times, right, we have seen that fear most likely is a sign of one being on the edge of something great most of the time. Like when we look at the great men or the people that have done great things or have achieved great feats in life, they've taken some bold steps, that ordinarily one would have feared. And I'm not saying this to say that they probably didn't exercise fear at a point in time. They probably would have, but what makes the difference between them and the person that is stuck to his goals or um, or his dreams, with that moving forward, is what I may call courage. That courage to look at the fear and face it headlong. That's what I think is the major difference um, between achieving a goal and lack of it thereof. you know so the ability to move forward, it's very important and it's key in everything we do, whether it's business, whether it's our daily lives, even in school. For those that are in school, you know um, we want to talk to somebody we have not talked to before. Sometimes we don't consider it as fear, but we are conscious. We don't know what the person's response is going to be towards us, particularly when we perceive the person to be somebody that may not be on the same level as we are, which I'm not saying I support, because I think we're all human beings, but subconsciously, those thoughts, those fears, they're coming, and they come in like thoughts like, what if this person does not respond to me? What if the response is not what I expect? What if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? Somebody said, but what if I succeed? What if we have that? What if we start asking that question? What if I succeed rather than what if I fail? What if this changes my life? What it has the capability or the ability to change my life? And that's where, doing due diligence comes to play. It becomes very important. It becomes very important for us to do due diligence to be sure that when we take those risks, when we face those fears headlong, we're able to choose our battles, and we choose calculated risk that we take upon. It's not easy. I can tell you that because I'm running a business, and I know that sometimes it's not easy. It's a different thing when somebody is working, like the kind of fear that I face or that I may have as somebody that runs a business may differ from the person that has a full-time job. Because the one that has a full-time job is only faces the fear of what if I am laid off. But uh, most times being laid off comes with whether activity is low or there's no income or you're not pulling your weight at the place at the workplace. Or maybe there are some other issues, there could be several things that could make one being laid off. But then the person that's running the business is thinking about his or her bottom line. What if I don't meet my goals for this month? How do I pay my bills? How do I pay the rent for my office if it's somebody that's running a brick and mortar business? How do I pay my staff if we have staff members, and all of that? But remember, life, uh, life can be interesting, and the life that you dream of is on the other side of the fear. You've always have to you just have to cross that fear in order for you to be able to get to that life that you dream of. There's something that separates you from the life that you are dreaming of. And that thing, that river or the bridge or whatever you may call it, is the fear. You've got to be able to cross over that fear before to the other side where the life that you are dreaming of is, for you to be able to enjoy that life. Think about it this way. If that life you are dreaming of, if there's nothing between you and that life, then you'll be enjoying the life right away. Because then it will be at your disposal. You'll be enjoying it right away. But the fact that you have to take some steps to get to that life shows there's something in between. And most of the time, fear will either make you move close towards that life that you have desired and possibly achieve it due to your courage, or lack of it thereof makes you get stuck where you are and makes that dream just a dream, something that's unachievable. So today, as I'm running up, I just want to say, make a choice. We all have to make a choice at some time or the other. Make a choice. Face your fears. Take that leap. Be bold about it. Because the dreams that we have, they are on the other side. And they are waiting on you. I'm waiting for you as well. They're just saying, hey, just cross that river of fear and come over, and we'll be here to enjoy together. We'll embrace you. So, well, that's what I have today. This is my day 14 of my Go Life. I thank you so much for the ones that are joining me. If you have any comments, I'll be glad to see that and make some response. So that's basically what it's all about. We face our fears. What is standing between our dream and us is that river of fear. We just have to cross. We just have to cross it. We need to be courageous so that we can cross it. Without courage, it becomes difficult to cross that river of fear. That river of fear can either stop you from achieving what goals that you want to achieve, or you can take advantage of it by by facing the fears and achieving your goal. Thank you very much. Talk to you some other time. Cheers, and God bless you.